together. Well, hey, I'm gonna do some decluttering today. Oh man, I got a lot to think about. Got a lot to say about decluttering. I have a lot of feelings surrounding it. Whew, pros and cons. Literally, the shadow scared me. Whew, I got problems in more ways than one. First, I'm going through Wentworth's clothes before back to school shopping. I need to take inventory, see what he has. He's a growing boy. I feel like he grew 4 inches this summer. Surely none of his pants fit. I think he outgrew his size shirts in his school clothes, so I ordered some of those. I'm gonna see how many he has in his drawers, and then his drawers are cram-packed full. He's got a pile of clean clothes that need to be put away, but his drawers are so full, we're unable to do that. So I need to sift through, see what he's wearing, see what we can get rid of. And then I'm gonna go through Meredith's, maybe do some decluttering in the kitchen, the living room, that kind of thing. But this is where I'm starting because I feel like it needs the most of my attention. I could probably go through his closet too, like this. There's no way this is his. This is Alex's. Good thing I'm doing this. It's a little bit of decluttering, a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of organizing. Like, does this sock fit him? Does it fit a doll? Like, whose is this? At one point in time, his foot was this big. 'Tis no longer. So I need to go through his socks, his bathing suits. Half of these don't fit. I'm like, okay, dude, pick out a bathing suit. He says, oh, I don't have any. I'm like, are you joking? So I have my work cut out for me today. Also, this drawer is just full of random doodads and knickknacks and watches. This is the only place that we have to store his clothes, which is like, we're basically minimalist. He does have a closet. He's got some shoes in there that I need to go through. And then the rest of his closet, we don't have a lot in there. It's toys and like not much. Puzzles. We need to get on that, but that's a project for another day. I would like to organize his clothes like school shirts, nice shirts, play shirts, and maybe pajamas. That's the plan anyway. I should probably get rid of shirts that have a bunch of stains on them. He also does BMX, so that is a wardrobe in and of itself. He does soccer. The kid does a lot. And I know with small kids, decluttering is just something that has to be taken care of pretty frequently because they just grow so fast. But in general, decluttering, I have a lot of feelings about it. Like, am I gonna have anything to pass down to my children? Are they going to want any of this stuff that I keep to pass down to them? I feel like I didn't get anything. I don't have any doodads. I don't have any knickknacks. I'm not sure I would want anything. This is ripped. I will tell you something. I do like old things. Oh, I forgot he has this. What a gem. Football season is coming up, you know?
Did you know that football season is coming up? You might care, you might not, but I literally just Googled it. And the first game is way sooner than I thought. August 1st. What the heck? And then there's a bunch more games, obviously, the Thursday after, a week later, August 8th. First of all, I'm pumped. But second of all, I am still full on in summer mode. I know it's preseason, by the way. Those are preseason games. And before you know it, it's going to be fall. It's Halloween. It's basically Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I hope you're having a good New Year. And you know what? The best thing to do at the start of the year is declutter. So it's really good that you're getting on top of things so early. And I'm really glad that I started in Wentworth's room. I knew this room needed my attention. Obviously, he's a growing boy, but I had no idea just how long I would be in his room. I thought, oh, 20 minutes, I'll go through his clothes, no big deal. No, it was a big deal because I then continued to his closet, which obviously needed my attention too. The shoes were right there, and then give a mouse a cookie. To the left of the shoes is like his toys that he doesn't really play with anymore. So I was like, you know what, let me just get it done. So I was in this room for at least an hour, hour and a half, maybe more than that. I didn't time myself. I just knew it needs to get done. It doesn't matter. You know things are bad when you open the drawers and like you can't find what you need. You know what I mean? So when we would go in here and try to put his clean clothes away, I was like, nothing fits in here. So I just shove it in there. And when he would go to look for stuff, he would just be pulling it out of the drawers willy-nilly on the ground. And I'm like, what's on the ground? Is it clean? Is it dirty? You know, so you know it's bad when it gets to that point. And I knew that it was time to declutter his things so that wouldn't be a huge issue anymore. And now when he needs a shirt, he can open the drawer and look at all of his shirts thanks to KonMari, her method way of like folding shirts and stuff. I don't know if it's her method, but I think it is her method. However, she folds them so you can see them rather than having them stacked one on top of each other and then having to sift through them that way. So I'm glad that it was done and he's happy that it's done, and happiness all around when you declutter, honestly. A clear space means a clear mind, and that's what happened here. I went through his shoes and happy to report I did get rid of a couple pairs that don't fit him anymore. I think I'll buy him like one more pair before the school year begins, just to like a new fresh pair that he hasn't been wearing all summer. I don't know where that blanket came from. I don't know where some of this stuff in his closet comes from. On the sides that you can't see, he's got like these big like Batman masks that are huge. He's got like a 7-foot tall giraffe. I'm like, what the heck? And these poppets, good riddance, goodbye, time to see you go. And you know what happened is I didn't declutter fast enough, meaning I didn't get rid of this stuff that I decluttered in my house. Like I didn't put it in the van right away and get it out of here. So it did linger around my house for a couple of days. And you know what happens? The kids see it and they pick through it. And I tried to hide the poppets, but inevitably we were bringing them out to the car and the kids were, you know, just roaming around and they saw the poppets. So Meredith was like, Papa! And I was like, okay, well, you can take a couple. So she took a couple inside. Inevitably, Wentworth saw them. Oh my gosh, where's my bin of poppets? I was like, dude, you haven't touched them or played with them in 2 solid years. It's fine. And then you know what? It's been a couple hours since then and he couldn't care less. So declutter them. If you know your kids don't play with them, I let them keep a few. So all is good.
Well, I've been in here for way longer than I thought I would be in here. Nothing's tidy. That's not the point of today. I'm just decluttering, you know, mainly his closet and clothes. So I feel like I did a good job. Let me show you what I decluttered. Everything I took, I mean, there's a ton of clothes at the bottom. Some toys and stuff he's had for a couple of years in his closet. Some he's opened and dabbled in. Others he's uninterested in. The poppets, I mean, time to see him go. So I'm really happy with the progress here. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. And his dresser, oh my gosh, I can open the drawers. How long will it last like this? I don't know. Also, these drawers, not ideal, not the best dresser, but it's a dresser nonetheless and it functions. So they're not like huge drawers, but big enough. These are all of his shirts. His socks, laughable. So I guess socks are on the list of things to buy for back to school. Soccer gloves and bathing suits. He's got his undies, his school shirts here, which I cleared out so much that he didn't fit in anymore. So this feels so much more manageable. These are his shorts. So I guess shorts are on the list of things to buy for this school year. And then his like golfing shirts. I know he has a few more of those, but he just went, so they're in the wash. These are his sweaters. He has one more of those, so that'll round it off. It's a school sweater. His pants and long sleeve shirts are here. He actually has a ton and he doesn't even wear, he's only 7, but he acts like a teenager. He doesn't even wear pants when it's super cold outside. He's like, it's not cold. I'm like, you know what? Okay, live with your decisions. So he wears shorts and these are his pajamas and then his school shirts. Well, really they're everyone's. I just keep them in here so I know where they are. They're like special activity shirts. And he has one more golfing outfit that I need to put away. And then in here, his closet, oh my gosh, I don't think I gave you a proper before, but I will tell you it was overwhelming and chaotic and filled to the brim. So this is I mean, there was stuff piled up here. So I cleared that out, got rid of most of it. I don't even know where some of that stuff came from. Cleared these bins out, so that was really nice. These are his like dress up costumes, all kinds of stuff. He gets into those often when he has friends over and stuff, so I left that alone. This down here,
I moved the Legos, put them in there because I cleared that out. It had something in it that we got rid of. Play-Doh supplies or something. We have a game there. He's got some books there. Most of his books are by his bed. He has a ton, so I just left that there because those are busting at the seams. And then his shoes. We got rid of a few shoes. He mostly has cleats in the back, and then these are his shoes. So we will get him one pair of new sneakers for the school year, and then he has sandals. He hates these, but I think they're adorable. I'm like, for the water parks, come on, dude. Who doesn't love a good Teva? So I'm gonna grab a garbage bag and put this together, donate what's good, get rid of the rest, and I'm gonna move on. Honestly, I don't know if I can do another bedroom right now, so I'm just gonna take a small bite of something manageable that I feel like I can complete and like just check something off the box quickly. I say quickly, but watch, I like, you know, once you start going, then you get the motivation to like keep going, that momentum. So I think I'm gonna work on, in my head, I'm like, just this little cabinet down here. I didn't clean, nothing is clean. We are living here. It's been a day and a half, okay? You know what prompted this? The other day I think I was looking for a bowl or doing something, and I was like, oh man, like I don't have space to put it. And so I just got rid of a couple of bowls that I never used. That last time I did like a mini kitchen declutter, I said, oh, I'm just gonna keep, and I gave myself a number. Well, it's just ridiculous because I literally, it's probably been a year. I've been through all the seasons and I haven't used a single one. So it's like, why am I holding on to this stuff if I never use it? For the thought of maybe one day I will. Well, guess what? Usually that day never comes. It is a chocolate chip that I'm freaking out about. No worries, I'll eat it. I thought it was a bug. All right, we got forks under here. I should have given you a proper before shot. I'm not doing a very good job of that, but just know, this is me trying to get rid of stuff. This is broken. Guys, it's literally broken and it doesn't have a lid. Is this my only crock pot? No, I have this one. This is my lonely old crock pot. Remember just a few short years ago when I had like 8 crock pots? And everyone was like, Kim, get rid of your crock pots. You're never gonna need that many crock pots. Now, who needs a crock pot now? Me, I need a crock pot. And now I'm gonna have to go to the thrift store and buy another crock pot because Lord knows I'm way too frugal to spend over $300 on the crock pot that I actually want. Plus, it'll be my luck to spend $300 on the crock pot that I actually want, and then I'll break it. So there's that. I am getting rid of that crock pot. This has gotta be sealed to a blender or something. Someone, you guys, literally have one crock, and I say I have one, but I think there are 2 more in the back, but this is my only like large and in charge family size crock. Okay, I have something to say. Last year for Christmas, I love the people that gifted this to me. Their intention was great. It was funny. We all laughed and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. It's so fun. I think I'm even missing a part or something. I think the straw, that's what I'm missing. Who knows where the straw is now, but it's a cup and it comes with like a little snacking tray. A snacking tray. Isn't that funny? Let's laugh together again. It's so fun, thank you. Ask me how many times I've used it now, and the answer is 0. It's just, for me personally, I don't gravitate toward it. I love the people who gifted it to me. I hope they understand that I'm not throwing away their friendship, only the gift they got me. Maybe someone else will enjoy it. And then the bullet. You know, sometimes my kids use it. I'll keep it, even though I spend over $100 on the Vitamix or whatever. Oh, the Ninja, because who can afford a Vitamix? You feel me? What does this go to? Oh, who knows? Okay, speaking of, it's my shadow. My shadow? I got problems. All right, how many more times am I gonna be afraid in this video? Ask me what this is, couldn't tell you. Oh my gosh. Another gift, and guess what? Another gift. Cheese board. They're so cute. Okay, let's pull this one out. So cute, right? Except for it's the marble material, and something about that just, I don't know. I can't touch it. I really like it, and I kind of want to keep it just to hang it up as decor, because look how nice this is.
but I would be afraid to hang it up on my wall because it's heavy, and what if it falls on someone's head and then they get a concussion, they have to go to the hospital, and then they die, and then the rest of my day is ruined. So that's why I haven't used that. And then this one, someone got me too, and it was my sister-in-law. Love her to absolute shreds. She got it for me when we moved in nearly 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago. I don't know, what day it is it? It's a cheese board. And I was like, oh man, this is so cool. This is really nice. Ask me how many times I've used it because it's still in the plastic wrap with the foam on. And then I'm like, oh, I can gift it to someone else. Who am I gonna, I don't know. I thought about putting it in the white elephant gift for our family, but then I didn't want to offend her. So then I thought about putting it in the white elephant gift in Alex's family, but they don't do a white elephant gift. So I'm gonna get rid of it. And I'm giving you permission to get rid of gifts that people get you that don't serve you, because I hold on to those white knuckle grip. I love them, and if they come over, oh my gosh, maybe I'll put it out, and I never do. And I don't want them to think, oh, you know, one day they come over and they're like, oh, where is that thing? Oh my, let me get that right. They don't ask. Okay, I have a juicer back here. This goes to the blender that I hopefully got rid of already because it was broken, and I bought the Ninja. I have 2 of these, but we never use this, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. All right, on this side, it's not as bad. This is the side that I actually use. Blender here, the food processor. This is for the juicer that we never use, but like sometimes we go on a juicing kick, and every once in a while we'll be like, oh, let's pull the juicer out. We'll pretend that we're healthy, and then it lasts a day, and then we drink the juice and we're like, no, okay, let's put it away. People who juice are liars. This is so good. It tastes like dirt. Oh, you're using the wrong recipe. No, I've tried so many recipes, unless you put like ginger or you do a bunch of fruits, in which case it's just so many layers to that. Hey, this is the newest crock pot that I got, and I love it. I do have one other crock pot that I left. Ow! Oh, my funny bone. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I left the crock pot at my cousin's house, and she just lives so far away. I'm not like, what? You know what I mean? Although it is like the perfect size, are for my air fryer. They're like coffee filters, but for my air fryer. You know what's funny about these? They're square. Ask me what size my air fryer is. You guessed it, circle. I'm probably gonna get rid of this crock pot. And then come Thanksgiving, I'll be like, why did I get rid of that? I love it. I got rid of the larger one because I was like, oh, I have 4 crock pots, let me get rid of it. And now I regret getting rid of a matching set. Why did I do that? Why? Because these liners don't come out. So it's a pain to clean, and I never pull this out. But you know what? As soon as I get rid of it, I'm gonna need it. And that's how it goes with decluttering. It's like rain and umbrellas. If you bring an umbrella, it's not gonna rain. But if you don't bring an umbrella, it's gonna pour. It's the law, it never fails. Hey, guess what? A little mini crock pot? What the heck am I gonna put in here? When I bought it, I was like, oh, dip, it's gonna be great. I actually used it last fall as like a, you know how people do stovetop potpourri, potpourri, whatever the heck it's called. So I put it in the crock pot, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be great. Literally like 1 orange slice. Great in theory, if you are a single person. That's gonna go. Hey, that's good, that's good, that's good. Juicer, I should probably put the juicer together so it doesn't look like that. Fine. I gotta be moving. Hey, somebody called Guinness Book of World Records. It's the fastest anyone's ever done it. All right, crock pot. Oh my gosh. Look at this place. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete?
My camera's almost dying, but this alone, ooh, made it worth it. Oh my gosh, it makes me so happy. You know what I almost bought? A shelf to put here. That's what I almost bought. I was like, yeah, I need more space. Get rid of the things I don't use. Really, mainly the crock pot. I do need another one of these. Oh, how often do you need to? More than you think. I need 2. More than you think. Okay. But cool. This feels nice. And let's move on. Okay. I might come back to the kitchen because there's always stuff to declutter in there. And I did get those organizers for the corner cabinet, like the Lazy Susan kind of thing. So I'm eager to put those in, considering I ordered them like 2 months ago. And they've been in. I'm like, oh, it's clean and organized in there. Do I really need them? But now I'm probably past the point of like being able to return those items on Amazon. So I gotta use them, and I bought them for a reason because I wanted them and all that good stuff. So fingers crossed it works. But this is another point of contention in my house, mainly because it's see-through. And you know what's funny? I was actually going to declutter that. Uncle Sam needs to go in my garage or something, but I was going to declutter that. And then the very next morning, Wolfgang pulls it out and both my little kids just started playing with it. I'm like, oh, well, I'll just keep it. Like, it's not taking up much space and nothing else is there, you know, might as well. Anyway, this cabinet, it's just full. Our morning basket has really been working out. That's the Play-Doh bin, and I would like to be able to store that stuff maybe underneath so I don't have to look at it. I don't like a lot of visual clutter. That's funny. But I do like to shove stuff in cabinets and don't really care about what it looks like if it's hidden, okay? So under here, probably not the best thing to store like our Wi-Fi thing with a bunch of candles. I think it's fine. Also, do I need all these candles? Do I burn candles? The answer is obvious, I think. This is just my, I mean, these smell so good. Oh my God, the smell of this brings me right back to our very first house together. And I'm like, yes, yes, yes. I can't get rid of that. But like Mellow Glow, I could probably get rid of that. You know, my candy cane, I don't like this one. Welcome Home probably smells good, but I can get rid of watermelon lemonade. Butter pecan ice cream, that's a keeper. This one I could probably part ways with. It's funny because it's broken. But also, what scent is this? Oh man, it had a blue lid. It's literally Sol del Janeiro in a candle, and it's from DW, and it was only $4. It says for breezy days. You guys, I would literally still burn this. I don't care. All right, so clearly I got more problems to deal with. And then over here are all of my scrapbooks that I would like to move to a different area because, let's be real, no one's coming in here to like dig out a scrapbook, okay? This is like, oh, someone's coming over, let me shove everything in there, you know? Down here we've got Nintendo supplies. Do we access this? We also have some brain games. Actually, this is amazing. We've got some cards, I don't know what's under there. A bunch of crap. Literally, I could do away with I never access that. Don't ask me what's under there, I could just throw it all away right now. The books, and then everything else is gone. The candles are actually probably gonna be hard. And then this is like our school supplies and pencils and math cubes and learning books and stuff like that. Well, I'll see what I can get rid of. First things first, like what is all this? I don't know. A yearbook, I've got a picture, oh, Christmas. A library book? This is 14 years worth of scrapbooks right here. And I have more in my dining room cabinet, so that's where I'm gonna move all of these, so they're all in the same spot. I put the nice ones in here, like the most recent ones, and we have like KiwiCo crates, so I should probably like move somewhere else because they're not very pleasing to the eye, but I'm not going to. You know what? If we're decluttering, I'll get rid of this. Remember when I DIY'd this? Hideous. The rest of them I'll put here. Oh, but I don't have any like to keep. I might have to keep that stupid vase just to keep the books up. Oh, I'll just use the edge. There we go. All right, we're filling up. One day, it will be filled all the way across. One day, actually, hold on. I got a notification on my phone. And look at that, shutterfly. That is going to be a treat to go through. Okay, I'm gonna put all the crap I'm getting rid of on that table. Get rid of this box. Get rid of that box. Get rid of that. Ah! I'm on a roll. Get rid of, get rid of, get rid of. Get rid of this. I was honestly so surprised at how much stuff I got rid of in just this little cabinet. I guess it is kind of a catch-all, and going through my candles was something that I needed to do. And at first I was like, I don't know if I can do this because I started sneezing just sniffing one of them. It may have been all the dust that was kicked up because I don't really use my candles, but I did feel that it was necessary to kind of talk through the candles because I have a problem and I'm sentimentally attached to them. I go through the candles. Like, this is another thing, the Boyd's Bears. This was a wedding gift. It's probably like one of the only things we have from forever ago. And I let my daughter play with it. She thinks it's cute. I'm gonna put it in her room as a toy because I don't like collect little tchotchkes around my house like this. They just, I don't know, they don't have any meaning to me. Am I heartless?
How could you be so hard? The candles, oh my gosh, the all honey and neroli, yeah. How can I get rid of any of those? Okay, this one I got when we lived in our old house. It's Yankee Candle, buttermilk pancakes and syrup. Just smelling this, I'm like, I want pancakes. I burned it, I enjoyed it. Should I keep it? Like, am I gonna burn it again? I like the picture on it. Okay, I have to be serial about this. This was a gift that I'm afraid to open because there's shards of glass everywhere in it. But they're holiday scented candles. So like, yeah, I'm gonna keep it. This candle says peace. And I do like the smell, but I'm gonna get rid of it. Oh, actually I brought a box over. I'm gonna fill it up. Let's count the candles I'm getting rid of already. Ready? 1, 2, 6. Already 6 candles, but that was easy because I put all the ones I didn't care about in that one. Now, here's the hard part. Why are there floss sticks in here? This is my life though. Like why? There's no reason. I have, oh no, what's this? Oh, someone's head. Oh, it's her head. I didn't even notice her head fell off. Oh well. Oh, raw honey and neroli. You know I gotta keep my raw honey and neroli candle. It doesn't make sense to keep this one, but I love the smell of it. I'll get rid of it for you. I did go a little buck wild at the Bed Bath & Beyond. Wait, they're not. What's happening? Another raw neroli. Okay, I'm gonna put the Bed Bath & Beyond wall oils in this bag. When they're $3 each, I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll get a few. These are really the only things that I use, so this is the only thing that's actually justified. Everything else is just nonsense. Relaxing lavender, and I guess Wolfgang found it extremely relaxing because he dug it in so much you can't even see the wick. Chocolate chip cookie, nice in theory, but I'll get rid of it. Oh, it smells so good. White pumpkin oak wood, if you're wondering, getting rid of the sprays. I think I had a couple. Oh, this one too, beach day, I'm just getting rid of it. Coconut lime, great summer scent. Sayonara. Sea salt and balsam, goodbye. Christmas tree farm is basically empty. I'll think about this. Another goodbye. I never burned that one. I'll think on that. I hate this one. This one's nice, I'll keep that. I'm gonna have a hard time with the like funny ones, like fizzy cola. Am I gonna burn it? No, but do I, oh, Wolfgang got into this one too. But I can still see the wick. I put it in the bathroom and it's just like a, oh, that's funny. And then guests can smell it and they can be like, oh, that's weird. So that's just a decor piece. Like Thanksgiving feast, smells like stuffing. Pumpkin pie is a yes. Calming waves, I can part ways with. Watermelon lemonade, goodbye. It does smell like the Smackers lip gloss. Thanksgiving by DW, I can get rid of. It smells nice, but dinner roll on the other hand. It smells like a dang dinner roll to me. I'm gonna get rid of this one. I actually hate it. So here's the thing, I have 2 dinner rolls. Butterfly, let me see the dinner roll. I'm gonna get rid of one. Mashed potatoes is a yes. Ooh, what the heck? It smells like Aunt Annie's pretzels. It's a vibe, but I'm gonna get rid of it. Is anyone else proud of me right now? Look at this. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. Another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Gotta keep this one. This was a gift. It smells like bacon. Oh God, I would never burn that. Oh, it actually smells horrible. Fresh pine is a yes. Candy cane smells old. Spice eggnog. Cinnamon apple and oats is like the perfect fall scent. I won't burn it, but I'll want to burn it. That's a maybe. Spring bloom, I don't even have to smell it. Goodbye. Dozen roses. Not my ideal scent, but DW company sent this to me themselves and I feel like I should keep it, but I won't. But I have no mercy. What's that? Oh, clove pumpkin smells like straight up cloves. Clear sky, goodbye. Rose ganache, this smells so good. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it, and I should wipe the dust off of this. Okay. I just feel like I needed to talk my way through that. You know, I can't just willy-nilly get rid of those candles. I love them so much, but at some point you just gotta part ways with stuff you don't use. I'm kind of thinking here, just talking out loud, I think I'm gonna put the candles in there, over there. I think they can all fit now. Am I keeping peppermint? You know what I mean? It's like, what do I? That one is good, that one is good. Okay, I can dig it. Okay, here's the stitch. I got problems.
Again, I'm very happy with the product. I'll show you at the end, I think, how much I got rid of in just this cabinet. And I wouldn't have even guessed that much stuff would be able to fit in this cabinet. Things are going, things are happening, the momentum, the motivation is happening. And I was like, oh my gosh, it feels so good to get rid of stuff that I don't use and get it out of my life. And this cabinet I wonder how long it will last this pretty and nice and clear. But for now, I'm enjoying it. And when we need something, we can just open it up and it's fine. And we're actually using it as a cabinet. That was a math cube, by the way. I thought it was a bug. I have more problems than one. But before, when we would open this, it was just kind of like, oh, let's shove stuff in it. And now it's functional and actually has what we need. Before, we would use this cabinet the most with the, school supplies for math work or if we needed pencils or whatever the heck, right? The workbooks and stuff. But I got rid of bins in there that had workbooks that we hadn't used in a while. And it just feels so nice. It feels so fresh. And before, I told you I would use this as kind of like, oh my gosh, people are coming over. Let me hide this. Let me shove it in this cabinet so no one can see. But on the outside of the cabinet, you could still kind of tell it was cluttered on the inside. So that bothered me when I was watching TV and I could like see through it. So feels good that it doesn't look like that anymore. Okay, I finished this section, and even when the doors are closed, you can notice such a difference. I cannot explain to you. I had no idea how much I was going to get rid of, and I am pleasantly surprised. Literally like 2 full boxes. I got a garbage bag over here. Just from this lonely old cabinet is a bit ridiculous. Oh, my knees are cracking. This is our school supply section. I realized a lot of the books I was keeping, we didn't really use them, so I got rid of them. I sorted out the crayons, colored pencils, that kind of thing in those. So that's really nice. I got those a year ago and just never really implemented them. I used a couple of them, but the rest I just kind of shoved in there. I got these drawer pulleys from the Target dollar spot, I don't know, like 4 years ago-ish, and they're holding up great. I love them. I'm just storing like pencils, glue sticks, that kind of thing. We keep our counting bears down there, but right now they're in the office. Over here was full of candles. I can't believe how many I got rid of. I'm so proud of myself. I may be able to get rid of more, but we'll just leave it at that. And the top, I no longer have to clutter with our morning basket and Play-Doh, which we typically play with every single morning. So that's so nice to just be able to stow it away under here. Can't get rid of that. That's like the Wi-Fi. And then over here is a little full, but with different things. Candles! Even though I got rid of literally 100 candles, the wonderful thing is I still have plenty left. Pros and cons, maybe I'll get rid of more later, but oh my gosh, I love the sense of every single one of these. Different seasons, different times, but it's just candles and then a couple books over there and then more candles on the bottom, and I don't really know what that stuff is, but I'm gonna keep it. Next up, I'm gonna work on the linen closet. This is actually a pretty big point of contention. This is where we keep the Band-Aids, the medicine, the first aid, towels, but we really only have space in here to keep like 6 towels. And a lot of times we bathe our little ones in here, so they're needing towels. And then if we bathe, then it's like one day all the towels are gone. So I would love a little bit more space. We have, like today is not about cleaning. Maybe tomorrow, I got crap everywhere. But we have the overflow of shampoo and conditioner. I like to keep a lot of that on supply because we're a lot of people and we go through a lot of it. Oh, my knees. Oh, should I see someone about that? Beach stuff. This is all the beach stuff. Should I keep it here? I guess. I don't know. Could I keep it in my laundry room? Maybe, but there's space for it here, so why not? Why not take a crazy chance? Tissues, towels. Remember when I bought like 700 conditioners, still going through those. Half of them didn't work for me. And then I just have like random stuff, like nail stickers that I never use, and like EpiPens. So this is all, like that's all stuff we have to keep for allergies and stuff. But the rest of it, I mean, medicine galore. And then up top, don't even ask me. I have loofahs up there that I refuse to use, so I should probably get rid of them. I was actually thinking this spot was going to be so satisfying because I bought baskets. I was like, I'm doing it. I'm getting the baskets. I bought the baskets,
but we let someone borrow our car, and I don't know how long they're going to have it. They've already had it for a couple of days. I'm like, I can't wait. I can't put this off any longer just for baskets. It's not even that important. I'm sure I'll figure it out, and I'll tell you right off the bat, I'm probably gonna get rid of a lot of crap in here. Maybe, we'll see. Like, why is there a shark in here? Why not? Why not? Take a crazy chance. I need baskets. I'm gonna go collect some baskets. Got these from the garage. I got this. It's full of stuff. Do we need it all? Probably. Before I start, I'll give you just what it looks like before. It's not great, okay? It's not even close.
Listen, the amount of stuff I got rid of in just this teeny tiny little closet, cleaning what can't be seen, because I've gone so long without, you know my motto, only clean what can be seen. And this time around, I'm getting into the nitty gritty stuff. And honestly, this is like kind of a closet that people do see, because if someone needs first aid or itch cream or allergy stuff, and oh my gosh, I found my sewing kit. I knew it was in here. I went through here trying to find it. It was buried. It was buried under a plethora of other objects. And I told you last time we had a get together, someone was like, oh, do you have needle and thread? I said, oh, I'm right on top of that, Rose. Came in here trying to dig around for it. And I had to report back to them with my head bowed down, like, oh, I can't find it because my life is a freaking mess. And so now I can happily say, I found it. I put it in a safe spot. So, you know, next time when someone asks for it, I'll be like, where the heck was my safe spot? So, yeah, that'll be fun. Hopefully I'll remember, but probably not. We all know how that goes, putting things in a safe spot. And then you're like, the time comes when you need it. And you're, where was that safe spot? Anyway, in this little closet alone, I got rid of so much stuff we don't use. And I had been like hoard, you know, like what's in here? Bath and body products, and some of this stuff was passed down to me or given to me or, you know, what have you. And I'm like, well, I just don't use it. Some of it is Alex's stuff that he just doesn't use. Some of it is expired and old. Some of it is medicine. So, you know, some of that is expired and old as well. But the majority of this closet is used for like overstock supply. Our beach stuff is at the bottom, tissues, that kind of thing. I have hair curlers up top. I even thought, should I get rid of these? Last time I did, I ended up buying another set because a couple years go by and I'm like, oh, you know what? I should curl my hair. And then I think I'm going to be that woman, but turns out I'm not. So I just leave it up there to save myself $15 in the future buying some curlers from the thrift store. You know what I mean? Takes up minimal space. But when the feeling hits and I feel like, you know what? Let me curl my hair. And then I do it one time and the humidity hits. I'm like, you know what? This is why I don't do it anymore. What's the point? Anyway, my hair doesn't hold a curl. So first aid and allergy products is what we mainly access this for, and obviously towels as well. So I went through and I did find some labels and I labeled the baskets. I used what I had and it worked out perfectly fine, because turns out that the baskets I bought in the past are perfectly fine and actually aesthetically pleasing. So I'm happy to report the things in here are looking good, they're feeling good, and I got rid of probably 47% of this closet. Natalie Bennett style. Okay, I don't count the things, but I always enjoy her process of going through things and decluttering, and she has such great decluttering motivation on her channel. By the way, The Minimal Mom also has great decluttering motivation. They're minimalist. Lynn White also has great decluttering motivation. So if you're looking for more motivation to get you going, check those ladies out. Okay, crushing it. Here is the after. What the heck? Man, I'm so pleased. Everything is so nice. The top shelf is still kind of wonky, but I did find some labels that I bought like a year ago for my closet clean out. Which, by the way, this declutter is kind of like a soft launch into my closet declutter, because that's gonna be a whole day and a half. But I'm glad I had some more labels left over, because it just really takes it from cluttered to organized. And honestly, even without the bins that I bought, like, it's looking pretty good in here. I could definitely return the bins, use what you have, And so I'll just give you a little tour. I've got toothbrushes for extra guests and then toothpaste, hair cutting supplies, feminine hygiene. I have some stuff like Band-Aids and stuff that I rarely use up there, like hair curling tools. Who do I think I am? And then cough and cold medicine, allergy and itch, first aid. I've got my first aid kit over there. And then in here we keep like the measuring things for if we need medicine. And look at this, a whole extra rack for towels and a whole rack for towels right there. I had tissues I threw up on the top rack. I have an oversupply of shampoo and conditioner, toilet paper, that's allergy stuff, and that's just an overstock of a bunch of random things that I could probably get rid of, but for whatever reason, I'm keeping. So maybe in my next declutter. You know, it's baby steps. And then our beach bag down here. This is my travel bag. It's just empty. That feels really good. Now I can bring some towels in here. Wow. Wow. All right, well, the rest of my bathroom is a complete disaster, but we're putting our blinders on, like we're focusing on decluttering, and this feels great. To know that I'm getting rid of this amount of stuff from one teeny tiny little closet in my house, like, come on. That's pretty awesome. This is garbage. This stuff is donate. I'm gonna keep the basket, and wow, amazing. I'm out of breath. I'm gathering all of the donate stuff and garbage that I'm getting rid of in my house from just the teeny tiny little areas in my house. This is insane, that's crazy. It feels good, and I figured I would keep the momentum going and head to Meredith's room. It needs to get done. Here's a little progress shot. Okay, so Meredith's closet has seen better days. To be fair, those baskets are horrible. They barely fit anything. I mean, even though they're overflowing, there's like barely anything in there. I don't know if I'm gonna touch on those. I think those are pretty much empty. That is her tea party set. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. I'm really going to focus on her clothes, which honestly, like, could be worse, you know what I mean? I feel like it's not too bad. These are her dresses that, like, yeah, we could probably get rid of half of them because she doesn't wear them. Undies, bathing suits. She is a lover of bathing suits, so we're gonna keep every single last one. Oh, so she has barely anything that's clean. I've been keeping her shirts in here, pants in here, shorts in here, and then skirts that she doesn't really wear, so technically we could get rid of them. And then down here are her pajamas and sweaters. And like, honestly, I'm not gonna really get rid of any of these. She wears them. It's not really a big deal to keep them. That is her dirty clothes, so we know that she wears it. So I guess my focus is just here. And then I think some of these, like this basket has jackets and sweaters. There's a blanket. So I guess I will go through those. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see how I feel when I'm done with this. Honestly, I should have had Meredith with me because she is ruthless when it comes to getting rid of stuff. I feel like she's the one person in the house that I don't have to worry about any, well, toys are a different story. I mean, she's pretty good about that too, but definitely when it comes to clothes, she's like, no, you can get rid of it, you can get rid of it. But then when we're at the store, it's another problem. Oh yes, I want that, I want that, I want that. So, you know, it's a give and take. You know what they say, your favorite thing in the closet is the newest thing that you bought, and that's exactly how she is. She doesn't wear shirts a lot, so I got rid of a lot of those. She does wear dresses, but I try to be reasonable, like what does she actually wear versus what she doesn't gravitate toward. And jackets, I really could have gotten rid of a couple of her jackets, and if she was here with me, she would have said, you know, nix to the jackets. She's not a huge fan. She's got her school shirts up top in a bin, and I was actually, oh my gosh, so surprised when I was going through all her toys in her closet. I was like, I can get rid of mostly all of this. One, she can't reach it. Two, she doesn't really play with it. That's the reason why it's up here. Oh, pigs on a trampoline. Oh my gosh, that game drives me insane. They like it, but I can't like store it properly. So I was like, you know, there's plenty other games that they play with that they enjoy. So I got rid of that one. That's one. And this is one jacket. I was like, oh, she's got another one that kind of looks like that. Maybe I did get rid of that one. Mommy, is that in the pile? Mommy, well done. So she's got a basket for her ballet things as well. So I like to say that it's pretty organized in here, even though it doesn't look like super aesthetically pleasing. It would be nice if she had a larger dresser, but you know what she has, we're working with it, and I've had that thing for 13 years, so I'm gonna use it until it breaks, and it probably will never break because it's Pottery Barn. So anyway, Anyway, those wings, I actually made her for her Hungry Little Caterpillar costume, and she was the butterfly, and it was so beautiful and perfect, and she loves them, but she doesn't wear them, she doesn't play with them. So I was like, you know what, time to part ways. I've got a picture of her wearing them, and that time has passed. Why am I keeping stuff in her closet just for nostalgia? You know what I mean? So I got rid of those. Oh, and you wouldn't believe what I found.
Uh-oh. I think it's time for another one of these. You know what else it's time for? It's time to get your life together! Time to get your life together! Man, we really missed this summer, I'm not even gonna lie. We actually use it, and I'm very glad I found it. Well. Listen to me. I was like, I don't know if I'll go through that. There was like hardly any clothes to go through. She doesn't have very many. She's a creature of habit. She likes the same clothes over and over again. Maybe that just means I need to go clothes shopping for her. But also, she wears a lot of princess dresses. Most of her clothes are dirty, and she wears a lot of princess dresses. So, I mean, I didn't even go through that just because I know that she's constantly wearing princess dresses. So that was simple enough to go through. And then the top, easy enough. I got rid of basically everything. Here is the pile of stuff. I thought I was gonna walk out of this room with like 2 shirts. Nope, all of this. You can't even really capture how much, like how big that pile is underneath there, but wowie pow. Ooh, I was looking for this. I found the other match. So there we go, her princess dress shoes. So this is everything I have to throw in a black bag so she doesn't see it and say, oh my gosh, that's my favorite thing ever. I'm like, no, you haven't touched it in 2 years. And then here is the end result. I mean, that's all dirty except for this bear. Hold on. I didn't do a very good job cleaning up. I'll throw him up here. He was a gift from a family member. And here it is, the finished result. I mean, really, that feels good, right? Right. We're basically minimalists. I'm so happy with the progress that I made. I still can't even believe I only went through like a few areas in my house. I bet I'll come up with an equal amount of things just by going through my closet alone, but that's okay. Anyway, I feel like I got rid of a ton. I'm donating a lot, getting rid of stuff that we don't use anymore. So that feels really good. I hope it motivated you to get some stuff done around your house. Thanks so much for watching and decluttering with me. If you want to subscribe, put a little happy in your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.